Whoa, what's going on, everybody?
What up?
Welcome
What up?
to another installment of the Rich Dream Show.
Yep.
It's your co-host G Smoke. Uh, of course, it's always a special episode when we got company. You know,
Company.
yeah, man. G, I believe we got somebody special that you done brought through Dreamland, man. What's going on?
He say Dreamland. Man, now man, this is one of my partners, man. This is one of a dude I went to barber school with. Met him in barber school. Um we formed a bond. And it's not like I don't form a bond. I didn't form a bond with everybody at school. A couple of people we cool with, a couple of people, you just get cool with or whatever, just being around them every day. But man, this dude right here, we've been rocking ever since then. So I thought it was only right to bring him on. He got a very interesting story, man. Bringing my boy John T.
All right, all right.
You
Yeah,
know,
John T from the Grove.
mm, where
John
you
T
going
from the
right
Grove.
here, man?
Just so everybody know, this dude don't when he tell y'all he from Allendale, y'all Shreveport people, y'all know what I'm talking about. He lying, bro.
Bro,
The dude from City, what
hey,
y'all call it out there? City Grove,
man, you
City
told
Grove.
me, man.
Yeah,
I'm,
he
I'm,
from.
I'm from Allendale. I breathe good in the grove, man.
yeah, yeah.
Hey,
Man,
man, you know what's funny, bro? I had a dude that came through my suite probably 2 weeks ago,
yeah.
and we meet a lot of people from Louisiana being in Texas,
Mm-hmm.
but I asked him, of course, asked him where he's from,
Yeah.
and he was like, from Shreveport. I said, oh, okay, shit, I'm from right down the road or whatever, Naggers, whatever. He's like, oh, okay. I was like, what side you from? He was like, I'm from City Grove.
Yeah.
I say, man, I say, I say, man, my boy John T from over there, man. And I think he was like, nah, I don't know him. I don't
Oh,
know
man,
him.
hey, man, yeah, man.
Don't try to don't try to tarnish my boy name out in the streets, man.
No,
Man,
I'm not.
come
No,
on,
I'm
man.
not, man. But
Okay,
he be
look.
playing like he from on that side, but he ain't really from on that
Oh,
side. That's all.
that's like trying to be from
No,
Daily Heights and repping the square. That's what's
No,
going
man, I
on.
don't,
right. See, that's
hey,
the same thing.
no, don't,
Nah, man.
look, I'm from Allendale. That's way different from the grove now. I moved to the grove, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, I
Okay.
moved
We
to the
about to
grove.
get into it. We
Right,
about to
right,
get
right.
into
That's
it.
not
Yeah,
Atlanta.
Man, look. How you been though, man? How you been, bro? I ain't seen you in a little minute. You know what I'm saying?
right.
I ain't stopped. I've been out that way, but I haven't stopped through in a minute.
Yeah.
How you been, bro?
I've been good, man. I can't complain. Just same old, trying to get to it. How you been?
Yeah. Yeah. Man, I've been good, man.
For
I've
sure,
been
for
pretty
sure.
good, man. I can't complain, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Can't
Smoke, how you
complain.
been?
Man, I appreciate. I was just about to get on y'all too, but
Yeah,
you
yeah,
was
nah,
scared
man.
that guy,
Yeah.
man.
How
I've
you
been
been, man?
well, brother.
Well,
Just
same,
wait your
hey,
turn, man.
only thing
Wait
I
your
seen him,
turn.
only thing I seen him in person since that part,
The
man.
shop.
Nah, it was
Oh yeah.
when I lost my wallet.
Ah,
When
yeah,
you when you
you went
gave
out.
when you
You
gave that
went out.
woman $100 tip,
Man, nah,
didn't you give her like
mama, hey, look,
$100
I
tip?
ain't give her $100, but I did tip her.
How much
Yeah,
you gave her for a tip?
man, look, man, that's personal business. You know what I'm saying? I read that, put that out there.
How much you tipped her, man? This
Man, I
dude
showed
tipped that woman
love.
two hundred
Yeah,
I
dollars,
that
showed
was
man.
love.
that
I
was
ain't
a
giving
fun
that
little
girl. I
night,
showed
man.
love. Showed love, man.
That was a fun little
Okay,
night getting lit at the
okay,
Turkey Dam, man. Is the Turkey Dam black on?
yeah.
Shout out.
I think it's closed down now.
Yeah,
Oh,
man,
I think
had
it's
us out
closed
there
down
eating
now though.
what you had us eating that squid?
whoa.
Calamari, man.
Man,
Yeah, yeah, calamari, man.
you had us eating squid, man.
You see
I
how
mean,
we
I
get?
guess it's is that
That's
squid?
how.
I
Hey,
guess so.
that's
I
how
just
you
remember. I
know.
remember you saying it. I remember you like, man,
Yeah.
hey, man, y'all don't know nothing about this in Shreveport. I
See,
remember you
look,
saying
that's how
Right,
you
right,
know.
right.
That's how you know Negro start getting him some money, man. He
that.
start trying to get some
No, no,
exotic
no,
stuff,
man.
man.
Yeah,
Hell no.
yeah,
But now, man, good
yeah,
times,
for
man.
real,
Let's
for
get
real.
into it. Let's get into it though.
I
Let's get
enjoy it.
into it, man. Um, from Shreveport, Louisiana,
Right,
man.
right,
You
right.
ever lived anywhere else? Have you ever lived anywhere else?
Nah, no, never lived nowhere else, man. Straight Shreveport all the
Okay.
time. I mean, went to visit my sister in the summertime and stuff like that. If you get
Okay.
sick or something, but I ain't never lived nowhere else. Straight,
Born and raised. Okay,
right,
okay.
still there.
Man, explain to the people, man. Like I think Shreveport the last maybe 10 years or so. It's been kind of put on the map, since
Yeah.
basically since Hurricane.
Nah, man.
Like y'all been. No, I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, man. I know y'all be faking on
I don't be
Hurricane,
on Hurricane, man.
but now,
Shreveport pretty
but
cool.
now y'all
on the map,
been.
man.
He did.
Boosie put Shreveport on the map with the Ratchet in the Ratchet
Who did
City.
that?
Who did that?
Who did that?
Boosie?
Boosie came out with the Ratchet.
Boosie ain't came out no Ratchet, man.
He came out with the song.
Nah, man, to go create a Ratchet. He just came home after 15 years. Yeah, I think man to go just did 15 years. He just came home. He created a Ratchet.
See,
he put Boosie on the song.
That's what I'm saying.
So, man, but Shreveport been Shreveport. You know what I'm saying? But it's just
So, but I'm saying, like, I'm just like back to the Hurricane thing. He did put y'all on the, like, nationally.
Look, bro, we had actors from Shreveport. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you know what I mean, bro. You know what I mean.
Listen,
community, bro.
The dude on Boys in the Hood that with the pacifier in his mouth, look him up. He from Shreveport. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I know the one you talking about. I think we talked about this.
Tuka Williams. He from Shreveport. You know what I'm saying? The one who created Crips. Okay. He was Shreveport. Okay. So Shreveport been, it been, but look, I ain't taking nothing from Hurricane.
Yeah, you is.
I'm just letting you know my city been lit. You know what I'm saying? Hurricane did his thing though. Hurricane do his thing.
Okay.
I
working on their culture.
I fuck with Hurricane, man. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Yeah,
a lot of movies have been filmed in Shreveport for real.
Yeah. But that's like in the last 10 years that G talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But now, man, but I mean, Shreveport definitely got a light on it though. They definitely have a light on it right now. Let's just say that. Always not for the good. It's not always for the good things, but you kind of take the good with the bad. But how was life like growing up as like a kid to, I guess you could say, like a teenager? How was that?
From my childhood to teenager,
from a young child to like a teenager, yeah.
Right, well, you know what I'm saying. Well, really, it's like with me, I can't speak for like everybody's childhood. You know what I'm saying? I seen some.
Right.
I done witnessed. You know what I'm saying? Kids really going through it, and I done witnessed kids not so. You know what I'm saying? Not so bad, but me personally, you know what I'm saying? My childhood was you know what I'm saying? I came from a praying family, you know what I'm saying? My mom was deep in church, you know what I'm saying? Even had me in private school, you know what I'm saying, in elementary, you know what I'm talking about? So, but we were still in the hood, you know what I'm saying? Huh?
Christian private school?
Yeah, like, no, well, I guess Christian, but it was Catholic, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's not. Okay.
It wasn't no, like, Baptist type private school or Calvary. It was like, you know what I'm saying? Our Lady of the Blessed.
My homies went to one of those.
It was like, it was on Catholic school. So, you know what I'm saying? My mama, man, you know what I'm saying? From the upbringing, my upbringing was straight. Go to church, you know what I'm saying? Believe in God, you know what I'm saying? This, that, you know what I'm saying? You pray, hey, you gonna get to hell. Don't cuss, you know what I'm saying? Cuss, go to hell type shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, but, so my upbringing was on straight. And then, like, and when I was staying in Allendale, like I say, it was straight because, man, I'm right there with, like, my house right here, you know what I'm saying, on this side. Man, the cornerstone the next to me, you know what I'm saying? Then right there, come back to my house, then go over. This is my grandma's house, you know what I'm saying? Then you come over here, this my grandma's twin house, my Aunt Reen, God bless the dead for both of them, you know what I'm saying? You go across the street from my Aunt Reen house, that's David Allen. You come back, this is my mama head, that's my great grandma, you know what I'm saying? Then you come back right here, that's Miss Katie, you know what I'm saying? So, and then next to them is where my mama grew up at. When she stayed a little bit, it was a firehouse, you know what I'm saying? So, man, our whole block was like family block, you know what I'm saying? So, when nothing really popping right there, you know what I'm saying? It was popping like family type shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But, it's like wasn't nothing popping there. So, to 9 years old, that's all I seen, that's all I knew, you know what I'm saying? And then, boom, after I move out of Allendale, that's when I started, really, you know what I'm saying, experience the Shreveport life, you know what I'm saying? At first,
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you basically just surrounded with family, in Allendale.
From 0 to 9, straight family. You know what I'm saying?
Straight family.
And then I moved to the north.
if this was like African culture, you basically grew up on a compound type thing.
You know what I'm saying? Something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like right, straight family. It was straight family. So you know what I'm saying? You don't know. I don't know how you move, Smoke. You know what I'm saying? I know how my cousin Avery moved. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how G moved. You know what I'm saying? I know how my cousin BJ moved. You know what I'm saying? So them your cousins, so they ain't gonna treat you. You know what I'm saying? They probably kick in you. You know what I'm saying? Probably hit you. They big cousins, so it's love there. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of us benefit from that way of thinking. Get more of our people in our family together and be like, look, let's get a section or a street or a cul-de-sac, man, where we just on this whole block and we together. And you know, I feel like you have.
But on the real though, that's what it was though. You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't no made up like Gordon Street. Like probably far down Gordon, it probably was a little different. But where I was at, man, it was straight family. Right there by that corner store, Phyllis said, hey, it was straight family right there. You know what I'm saying? The hamburger lady, she was family. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was family. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? That's where I came from with that. It, like I say, it went till I moved up out of there till I started really just experiencing real Shreveport life. You know what I'm saying? Because if I would have stayed there, you wouldn't have met the John T that you met. You know what I'm saying? You would have met somebody totally different. You know what I'm saying? That's why my mama kind of, you know what I'm saying, she was trying to get away because, you know what I'm saying, even though we were around family, we were struggling. You know what I'm saying? The house was tore up, you know, it's Allendale, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, she wanted to get away, but she just don't know that she really, what she was trying to raise, you know what I'm saying, what she was trying to do, it would have worked better right there with family. But when she jumped out of that, that's what she kind of like, you know what I'm saying, she kind of dropped the ball there. But if I tell her that today, she'll probably, you know, cuss me out, tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? But I know my life, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
See, that's the different thing though about that as being, you know, you think about when you were a kid.
Right.
It's certain stuff that you remember and certain stuff you look at it just from your perspective and you're like, dang, mama ain't she this was a bad move right here, mama, or we probably shouldn't have did that. But at the same time, it's like, you know, you never want to question your mom, you know, I mean, because at the end of the day, I'm sure she got the best intentions.
Right. And as a child,
but sometimes we just make a bad decision.
And as a child, we really don't know all the behind the scenes stuff as well.
Exactly.
And that's why I'm about to say, like, what's she going through? You heard me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, we had a hole. You know what I'm saying? When you walk through the door, there's a hole right there. So, man, you know what I'm saying? She probably, man, my mom he just had to wake up early to go to work. You know what I'm saying? Well, early to wake us up for school. Man, that one probably woke up seeing a possum in her eyes, you know what I'm saying? She get tired of it, you know what I'm saying? Possum just be on our gate, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, ain't no telling. I'm young at the time. I'm 9, so I don't really know. I'm 8, 9, 7, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really know what's really going on. But I'm looking back at it now, you know what I'm saying? And I just like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Maybe if, you know what I'm saying, she would have, you know, I don't know, because maybe she, Allendale still, you know what I'm saying? So eventually I would have probably got older and, hey, got off the block, but I had grandma right there. I had my uncles, you know what I'm saying? My Uncle Mickey, he had shot out, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he had went out of town, but, you know, still, it just was a family type thing, though, bro. Like, we was, like, protected over there, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, so, you know what I'm saying? And when we moved up out of Allendale, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I thought we did something big, you know what I'm saying? We moved to the north.
So how did that go? Like, when you move to where after
I moved to North Market, you know what I'm saying? Right there by
North Market, Cooper Road, right?
No, North Market, you know what I'm saying? This before you get north, you know what I'm saying? I went to a Cooper Road school though, you know what I'm saying? Coming from a private school, going to a Cooper Road school, that shit totally different, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
You gotta adapt, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, but even in the neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? Like I just said, I'm around my cousin Avery, I'm with my brother Jeremiah Jarvis, I'm with my cousin BJ, seeing Dinkin, you know what I'm saying? These my cousins, this family, this blood, they ain't gonna do you nothing for real, you know what I'm saying? Not that, man, we ain't know, and then we weren't really on no, we praying every day, you know what I'm saying? Jesus is Lord, you know what I'm saying? We on that type of vibe, you know what I'm saying? So
I was gonna ask you, since you moved from the private school to the Cooper Road school, I know it was a culture shock probably a little bit at first. Was you looking for the prayer section of school?
Yeah, I'm looking for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking, hey, bro, look, in the beginning, you know what I'm saying? See, I didn't just go to private school all the way through, what I did, you know what I'm saying? I went to Lake Bethlehem, you know what I'm saying? That's why I started at Lake Bethlehem. That's on the Cooper Road, you know what I'm saying? But that was like pre-K. And then I left pre-K, then I went to Ingersoll. That's in Allendale, you know what I'm saying? But that's like pre-K too, because like we I don't know what it was. We were pre-K 1, pre-K 2, kindergarten, then first grade. When so I went to Ingersoll, that's in Allendale. Then I went to George P. Hendrick, you know what I'm saying? But then when I think about it, I always tell my mama always told me I went to Ingersoll, but I'm gonna tell you something, be just real. I don't remember going to Ingersoll. I just remember my mama telling me I went to Ingersoll. I remember going to George P. Hendrick. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. I remember going.
Somebody. What you say? Somebody lied, man.
I don't remember going to Ingersoll. I remember going to go eat up there. You know what I'm saying? But I don't remember just going. But my mama said I went. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really just remember. I remember my little brother going. But I went to George.
You know what, bro? Sometimes now I've heard. Now I don't know how true this is, but I've heard though sometimes if we go through like a traumatic experience around that time,
you'll miss something.
I think you may can like kind of forget that, or, you know, just maybe trying to suppress it, and you kind of can forget. But I mean, I'm not saying that's what happened.
Well, it probably did. You know what I'm saying? You probably
did. Like that happened.
It probably did, man. You know what I'm saying? Because at that time, man, my mom and dad were dealing with each other, so. You know, my daddy, you know what I'm saying? Shit, my dad was, hey, you know what I'm saying? John T, that big John T, you know what I'm saying? So,
right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He was a different type guy, you know what I'm saying, back then. So, hey, ain't no telling, you know. But to be honest, I really don't remember. I'd probably go to a counselor or something. They could probably open it up for me. But I really don't remember going to Ingersoll like that. But my mama said I went. But I went to George P. Hendrick, and then when I left George P. Hendrick, I went to Our Lady of the Blessed Sacrament. You know what I'm saying? That's a private school, but it's in the middle of Lakeside, you heard me? So, you know, it's a private school. Lakeside is a hood too. But even though it's a private school, like a lot of people think like, oh man, he up there with white folks. Nah, it was a black private school. Now the nuns, they was white, you know what I'm saying? Some of them, but then like the next year, after my first grade year, I ain't see no more nuns. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And it was like, you know what I'm saying? It was just what it was. So man, that shit just was different, bro. You know what I'm saying? It just was different. You know what I'm saying?
I bet,
when
man. Coming from where where you came from, to being there, it's kind of like flipped upside down on some stuff.
It was different, man. Because look, you will sit up there like I thought I was bad at that Blessed Sacrament. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I'm thinking I'm bad, but I ain't cussing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I cuss, I go to hell. You know what I'm saying? I ain't cussing. I ain't saying no cuss word, but I feel like I'm funny. Make people laugh. I'm doing this. You know what I'm saying? I'm that dude.
Yeah,
I went to Northside. Say, cuz I went to Northside. Shit, man, I found out that
hey,
I need to tell you, I had to drink something. You heard?
So check it out. But that's what I wanted to get into next, though. So the at-home environment, you know. The school is the school, you know, that's different from where you went. So at home now, you're still around black folks,
right?
But you're not around your family, your immediate, you know, your cousins and uncles and all of this. How was the at-home environment, you know, now that you're on North Market, which is the other side of town?
That's when I started going through shit. You know what I'm saying? That's when I started, like at 9 years old. That's when I started going, like I had to grow up fast, you know what I'm saying? That's when I really started going through stuff. That's when I really started questioning myself, you know what I'm saying? Because, man, I ain't gonna lie. Man, my mama, man, she had me what she had me at, you know what I'm saying? On that, like, I'm deep in church, bro, you know what I'm saying? But this on everything I love, man. It's like I already knew certain things, what not to do and what not, you know what I'm saying, what to do and what not to do, you know what I'm saying? Like my mama, she didn't, I guess she did raise me on that, but she didn't raise me on that. My mama wasn't telling me, hey, John, if this dude do that, that means he doing that, you know what I'm saying? Everything, you know what I'm saying? Every action don't need a reaction, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My mama ain't teach me that, you heard me? I already kind of knew that, you know what I'm saying? So, but now think about it, I'm 9 years old, so this 2000. So people ain't thinking like, you know what I'm saying, okay, G, come step on your shoe. You know what I'm saying? G ain't try to do that, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, you know, G ain't try to do that, but all these boys, I'm looking at it like, G turn around like, oh, shit, my bad. I'm like, oh yeah, it's cool. But they like, oh, boy, you, boy, this boy, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he different, then I ain't cussing either. I'm over here telling them, they say a cuss word, I'm like, that ain't cuss you. Hey, cuz, you better man, you can't be cussing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? So I'm weird, you know what I'm saying? I'm weird to them, you know what I'm saying? It's 9, you know what I'm saying? I'm weird. So that's when I really started questioning who I am, and that's what really kind of, you know what I'm saying, kind of fucked me up, you know what I'm saying? That would really mess me up, you know what I'm saying? Me, because I didn't, I couldn't go in the house and, my big brother, you know what I'm saying? My big brother ain't like a big brother, you know what I'm saying? My big brother 2 years older than me. So even though he ain't speaking on this, he ain't, my big brother, you know what I'm saying? He was easy going type, you know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying, you feel it, you know what I'm saying? He was easy going. My little brother, that's little brother, you know what I'm saying? So I couldn't go in the house and be like, and my mama, she ain't never really just run it. You know what I'm talking about? So I had questions that I tried to figure out on my own. You know what I'm saying? So when certain people do certain stuff like that, and I let something slide because I feel like it wasn't serious, but I get talked about that. You know what I'm saying? Not bullied, but talked about.
Right.
That's a funny thing in our culture though, where
yeah.
I mean, it's a kid thing too, though, in general. But
man, listen though, I'm a 9-year-old who already kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm kind of straight though, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm already who I was, the way I think now with certain situations.
right.
At 9, I already knew, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, nah, that ain't that serious.
Right.
But going around people that don't think like that at all, say, cuz that'll mess you up, man. 9, that 32, that ain't gonna mess me up. I can be around 9 niggas who don't think like me now, and I'll be like, these niggas, they're crazy. You know what I'm saying? But at 9, I just go in the house and think about that, like, man, dang, wow, man, and I'm questioning myself. And now I'm feeling like how I think they feeling. Oh man, he think I'm a square, you know what I'm saying? So I'm feeling like
that's what I was about to say. So with you going out here and it's like you thinking in your mind, okay, that's cool. He ain't try to do it. He said my bad.
Yeah.
Which is, I've always thought like that. So now you got the dudes that you running with, they telling you, damn, boy, you this, you that, like you ain't do nothing. So in a 9-year-old kid that, at that point, when you go to a new school, you trying to fit in. It don't matter what, especially at 9, 10 years, you trying to fit in.
Yeah.
So you go to a school, you trying to fit in at 9, 10 years old, and this is kind of like this is the standard that they setting. How do you react to that at 9?
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
for me, what I did was
For you,
I stuck it out. You know what I'm saying? I tried to, like I say, I tried to stick it out as long as possible. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, like, hold on, man. I questioned myself for a long time. You know what I'm saying? I questioned myself for a long time. So eventually, about 11, you know what I'm saying? That's a long time. You know what I'm saying? So about 11, I'm like, damn, man. But I don't know how to really react. You know what I'm saying? To certain things, because I'm still on what I'm on. Because I know what's right and what's wrong. You know what I'm saying? My mama did raise me on that. You know what I'm saying? So I know what's right and what's wrong. So now I'm questioning myself. So I had built up this character, you know what I'm saying, in me. You know what I'm saying? I had when I about, I don't know how old I was, man, you know what I'm saying? Because I went through my phase with this music shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why people be like, music don't influence you. You know what I'm saying? But music do influence you, you know what I'm saying?
Very
you
much.
know what I'm saying? Really
Very
cool, you
much.
know what I'm saying? So I had I remember, you know what I'm saying? Now I remember it was this song called no, I'm going too far. It was Easy E, you know what I'm saying? NWA, my cousin Robert used to sell CDs, you know what I'm saying? So
right.
Every CD that he really couldn't sell, he'll give to me, you know what I'm talking about? So man, I'd have had I used to like all type of music, but not all type of music. I like that nigga J. Quan, that Tipsy used to go hard to me, you know what I'm saying? Hey, chill out.
I was just finna ask you about that.
Nah,
I was finna say, man, I know people like Jaquan come out and they just influence the hell out of kids, man.
Hey, listen, man. I had one right across the street, but they listen to the BG. So the Slim, you know what I'm saying, Boosie, you know what I'm saying? So my boy One, he put me on Boosie when I was like 11 years old, you know what I'm saying? So he put me on Boosie. I used to listen to that song, no, you sure you want to be a gangster? You know what I'm saying? Boots, I'm thugging. I ain't banging out nothing about bus. I listen to that every night when I go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Just music.
And what age is this again? What age is this?
I'm 11.
This got to be like 15, right?
No, I'm 11.
That's a
11.
Yeah, 11, 12. You know what I'm saying? So I'm listening to Boosie. You know what I'm saying? Boosie
came. Hell of a lullaby, boy.
Yeah, man. So that's, you know what I'm saying? I'm young, listen to that, you know what I'm saying? So, but then, like I say, the song that really caught me was, man, even I'm listening to Boosie, Easy. I remember, dog, you know what I'm saying? I remember it hit me a different way. And he was like, he had a song, he was like, man, I don't give a fuck. That's my problem, you know what I'm saying? And I just took that. And I was like, you know what? I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So from like 12, that's when I'm about 12 in. Now Boosie Ben came in, but when Easy said that, I don't give. And then that stand up came out, you know what I'm saying? You don't like what I'm saying, then book, you know, T.I. Yeah, all that influenced me. You know what I'm saying? All that influenced me. You know what I'm saying? But I was already on. I'm in the hood. I'm outside. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't in the house. I'm outside. So that influenced me. Outside influenced me. And this ain't no boom. It's unfold. And now, you know what I'm saying? My mama got this child, and she looking at it like, dang, this boy out of control. And you know.
So going into your teenage years, bro, you had a question, right?
I was gonna say it's kind of like you done a 180 from the church boy, and like you said, now you didn't have some of them cultural influences. Your environment.
It was like you went to sleep Monday, you woke up Tuesday, and whoa, man, who this is? John been crazy. He been funny. He been outspoken. I always been outspoken.
Right.
But now it done took turns for the worse. You know what I'm saying? So they like, you know, how it go.
Before we get into the next section, while we still in this range right here, because I'm assuming you grew up in the 90s, early 2000s as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's a segment that we do on the pod every week. So I kind of wanted to sneak this in while we on this section of your life. What's something that you can remember from the 90s, 2000s that you just don't see anymore, or you know, since you got kids, what's something that they kind of got on to right now that you didn't see back then, or something you wish they could be put on to from the 90s, 2000s? Early 2000s, I should say.
Man, I wish they would have got that on. I ain't gonna lie, man. I wish they would have got that Ja Rule, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you wish they could have had some of the early 90s music, huh?
Girl, before 50 came through, you heard me? Man, hey, that Ja Rule 450 came through.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Hey, we had this little park out here called Hammers Park, too, though. Our Joseph side, we had a little thing called Hammers Park. You know what I'm saying? It was like the fair, you know what I'm saying? But it was like year-round type deal. So I wish, like, the kids out here could have had that, you know what I'm saying? And we used to, we still do air shows, but that's one thing my daddy did used to do for he did for us, you know what I'm saying? He took us to the air show, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't saying kids don't go to that. What I'm really talking about, that Hammers Park, yeah, you know what I'm saying? They should have kept that right there though.
We kind of spoke about that before, how it just felt like it was more community together back then, man. It just
right, no doubt, man.
These days.
What a yeah, bro, that's man. It was much different back then, bro.
Yeah,
much different. But yeah, bro. So now you 15, you 14-ish?
Yeah, 14.
Teenage years.
15.
So you had been feeling like this from 11 to 12. Like this is when you kind of changed. 9. Well, this is when the change came. 11, 12, right?
Yeah, the change started coming. The attitude started coming around about 11, 12. Yeah.
11, 12.
Yeah.
So let's go up to teenage years. What was life like 15, 16?
Oh, you know what I'm saying? Going down the wrong road, you know what I'm saying? Real deal, counting myself out, you know what I'm saying? I ain't think I was gonna see 21. That shit was a dream, you know what I'm saying? Just not trying to sound like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that boy gangster.
I know what you mean.
It's just real, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just raw, real stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, 21 was a dream, you know what I'm saying? I remember when I was 19, I told my mama, man, if I ain't where I want to be at in the next couple of years, go give me some life insurance and because I'm gonna go out with a bang. I told my mama that, you know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying, them that's for real, you know what I'm saying? I told my mama that because I just felt like it was, I ain't care about nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like going through what I went through, you know what I'm saying? Not saying it was just the most, you know what I'm saying? But it was the most to me, you know what I'm saying? So, because I'm a different type dude, I'm deep, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I always been deep, you know what I'm saying? It ain't just story, you know what I'm saying? I always been deep. I was the dude when I was 8 years old, you know what I'm saying? My mama and daddy, you know what I'm saying, getting into it, you know what I'm saying? And my mama asked me, man, what I think about my daddy leaving the house, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Because I done heard you on the phone. I ain't telling none of this, but I heard on the phone, and I didn't know I know she didn't call daddy down bad. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm on my mama's side. Like, hey, look, if you want to go, you can go. And my brother Jeremiah Jarvis, man, they sitting over there, they crying. Now they don't get it twisted. I cried too. You know what I'm saying? But I cried after Jeremiah explained to me what was going on. Before Jeremiah explained to me what was going on, I'm with mama. Hey man, if he want to go, he can go. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think about it. I'm the same dude at 11. You know, at 11, 12, I started calling my daddy. You know what I'm saying? I built a relationship with my daddy. My dad ain't built no relationship with me. When my daddy passed away, God bless his dad, you know what I'm saying? I did that. You know what I'm saying? I built that relationship. My dad ain't built no relationship with me because my dad was the type of dude who I was at 15. I ain't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? My dad ain't good. My dad was like that. And something happened to him in his childhood. Because I don't want y'all to feel like, hey, my dad is just with you. Nah, something happened to my dad. You know what I'm saying? He grew up under something too. You know what I'm saying? His story is his story. You know what I'm saying? But that what messed him up. You know what I'm saying? I just lived long enough to realize it. You know what I'm saying? But I realized my wrongs at an earlier age than my dad. You know what I'm saying? But man, I'm the one that built that relationship with my daddy. You know, I used to call my daddy phone. I remember my mama had me so brainwashed, and if she hear this, she'll feel like I said the wrong thing, but it's real. You know what I'm saying? I used to call my dad's house and she say, don't call his phone and say, can you speak to your daddy? Say, can you speak to John T? I'm like, dang, mama, why? Because Mama Rose, well, she ain't call her Mama Rose. She call her Rose. Rose ain't gonna give her the phone. Rose ain't gonna give him the phone. So I'm like, okay, bet. So when I used to call my dad the phone, trying to build a relationship with my dad, not knowing I'm trying to build a relationship with my dad, I'm just hitting him up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm unconsciously building a relationship with my dad. You know what I'm saying? But I'm real deal, like, calling this man. So I'm calling him, hey, boom, hey, can I speak to John T? He get on the phone. He, hello? I'm like, what's up, daddy? He, who this is? You know what I'm saying? Like, who this is? Not like that. That's how I talk. But it was more softer than that, you know what I'm saying? But it was like, it was who this is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm like, man, it's John. So boom. So what I did was I stopped calling him dad, you know what I'm saying? I call him pops, you know what I'm saying? So when I call him, when I started calling my dad, my brother started calling my dad. My other little brother started calling my dad. So they call him dad. So I started calling him pops. So when I call, he answer, he know exactly who I am. So he get on the phone. I'm like, hello? I'm like, man, what's up, pops? You know what I'm saying? He like, oh, this John. He know off the rip. Now we running it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? So so I'm the one. I'm the same dude. So it just man.
With the Rose, was that like his new lady not wanting y'all to call the house and call him?
That's my brother them. That's my brother them. That's my older brother them. Mama. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Yeah, my dad got 3 different baby mamas. He got my oldest brother Cliff, and then you know what I'm saying, he got us. But see, when he had us, he messed with Rose too. You know what I'm saying? So we sort of kind of the same age. Like my brother Dion, God bless the dead. You know what I'm saying? My brother Dion, I'm born January 18, 1991. So he was born January 17, 1992. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? And my brother Jarvis, he born in January 93, and my little brother under him is born in 93, and I think they birthday in March. I don't want to get this wrong. They don't mess around. You know what I'm saying? It's in March though. You know what I'm saying? It's in March or July.
We got a lot of similarities in our family, man. I got my pops had 3 baby mamas as well. Yeah. And then I'm like your brothers. I was born in 93 and my birthday in March. So that's
so that's how they was, man. And but man, I love my pops, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, man. I love my pops, bro. The real talk. I love it.
I know, we done had talks, and
I love my pops, man.
And I know you genuinely wanted to, you know what I'm saying, have a relationship with him. But yeah, bro, I'm glad you were able to, have it before he passed.
Till it was over with, bro. I promise. Yeah. Man, my dad knew me. You know what I'm saying? Like he knew me. Like when it was all said and done, man, that man knew me. You know what I'm saying? He really knew me. You know,
mature point, man. Because it's very easy to be like, oh, okay, you gone. You don't want to call. If you ain't gonna reach out, I ain't gonna reach out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, but look, and I get a lot of, when I tell people that, man, a lot of people tell me I was tripping. You know what I'm saying? Which, hey, and I agree with them. You know what I'm saying? Now, because, man, hey, man, we shouldn't have to build a relationship with our daddy, man. You know what I'm saying? Your dad should already be there. You know what I'm saying? But I went out and did that, and I don't regret it. You know what I'm saying?
You shouldn't, bro.
A lot of people might say that, but there's a lot of people who has lost, you know, people that's supposed to be close to him that didn't take that time to build their relationship.
Right.
And that's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. And you know, you'll live probably may have some regrets. But let's stay on, you know, on track. 15, 16, you like a beast right now. Like you into all type of shit. You don't care.
I just don't care.
Saying
I just don't care.
You don't care.
Care about nothing.
Okay. You don't care. You know, doing whatever. So you getting up in age. You almost an adult at this time.
Mm-hmm.
So when 18, 19 creep around, what's life like then? Or
I still don't
what
care.
I'm really trying to ask is like what was the turning point from that mentality that you had in your teenage years going into your adult years?
Well,
what was the turning point?
The turning point gotta be man, I think I got into man, I know this it sounds crazy, bro. But it's real. You know what I'm saying? It sounds crazy.
Okay.
At 19, you know what I'm saying, you know, the Illuminati stuff came out. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, blood sacrifice. Pete, now. Pete, because I still come from
hold on, brother. You got a lot of gold on. Don't.
Yeah, listen now. You know what I'm saying? Listen.
What's going on here?
I ain't sacrificing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Listen. But look though, Pete though. So that right there came along. You know what I mean? And I started looking into that. You know what I'm saying? But if you look deep out into that, it gonna take you different places. It ain't just gonna take you straight to blood sacrifice. If you keep going, it'll drift you off to a whole black culture. You know what I'm saying? Or this culture, or what happened with slavery. And I was kind of dumb to slavery, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was one of them dudes like, that happened to them, man. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna happen to me. You know what I'm saying? So so what happened was I got into that and just looking into it, but I'm still doing the same old stuff. You know what I'm saying? At that time, Zion away, and I'm treating Jessica that's my baby mama. You know what I'm saying? I'm treating Jessica like shit. You know what I'm saying? And I regret that every day, and I even apologize to her about that every now and again. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I told my daughter about it. You know what I'm saying? Keep it real with her too. So, but back to the story. But I'm going through that, and then I drift off in some black. You know what I'm saying? Just straight black power type shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's at 19 when I started looking into it. That ain't kicked in until I was like 22. You know what I'm saying? 22, 23. So now I'm working at this place called Pyrotech, and I'm up there with a bunch of white folks. You know what I'm saying? And they got some white waves on them. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
Yeah, they got some white waves on them. But me being naive to it, you know what I'm saying? I'm playing with them. I'm open doors for the white folks. You know what I'm saying? To play with me a certain way that I ain't know I can. You know that I knew. Well, at the time, I didn't know that I couldn't take it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But
what do you mean? Give me an example of like opening a door for them to, you know,
what's up,
to play with you.
What up, Cracker?
Wait a minute.
What up, Cracker? And
he'll say,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? But that ain't happening, but I'm giving you an example.
Yeah.
But I'm playing with a certain way, like, what up, white boy? And then, when you know what I'm saying, when a white man say black boy, it just hit different, especially when you already studying. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what my turning point was. But then what a real turning point was, RIP to my brother Rudy, man. You know what I'm saying? What a real turning point was, man, Rudy was in jail. You know what I'm saying? He had went to jail a couple years before this right here. You know what I'm saying? So he was on the bed. He had got they sentenced him 7 years. And I think he did 3 off that 7, you know what I'm saying, when he came home. This is what a real turning point going on but this is what a real turning point happened at. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I'm already on my journey. You know what I'm saying? But the real turning point happened with Rudy, man. We went to the mall one day, and Rudy went in his pocket. And he was like, man, look what I think he said his sister baby daddy, you know what I'm saying, gave him. You know, he gave him some pills, you know what I'm saying? And when I seen them pills, right then, let me know that I was fucking up. You know what I'm saying? I was like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? If I was on my stuff, you know what I'm saying? He wouldn't even have to even look at this. You know what I'm saying? And years later, you know what I'm saying? Rudy kept hustling. You know what I'm saying? He ain't died from hustling, but he did get killed eventually. You know what I'm saying? You know, but when I seen them pills, when I seen that, that's when I knew, like, dang, man, I should have. You know, that's when I started running. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't not saying like because I wanted to show Rudy, man. I wanted to show Rudy that, hey, we can look like dope boys and not be dope boys. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I went and got my GED because I dropped out of school. I went and got my GED. And once I got my GED, I knew the type of influence that, it wasn't even the influence.
Real quick, what age did you get your GED at?
I was like 24, 25, bro.
Wow.
24, 25.
And that's a bar.
Shout out for going back to get it.
No, for real.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And look, that's a bar, bro. You can look like a dope boy and not be a dope boy. I feel like we can't let that get lost, man. Like,
and see, that's what I used to try to tell my brother. Not try to tell him. I tried to show him. I never really, you know what I'm saying, just said it to him, but I was trying to show him. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can look like this. That's why I wear the rings, and that's why I wear the necklace. That's why I wear the glasses. That's why I got the dreads. You know what I'm saying? I got the goals. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how to catch the kid out. The kids they see rapper. Oh, damn, that boy, he dressed like, but now once I get that, and I know how to get your attention because I talk like you. You know what I'm saying? I talk just like you. I went to a funeral, RP to June. I went to a funeral, man. My little partner June, man. You know what I'm saying? 5 years old, man, died from cancer. You know what I'm saying? You know, I was trying to his mama Sherelle asked me to speak at his funeral. You heard me? And I couldn't get their attention, bro. I couldn't get their attention. But then I peeped my surroundings. I said, I know how I'm gonna get their attention. First thing I said, in the church, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, I fuck with June. Everybody looked at me.
Here's a perk up.
Everybody looked at me. Oh, damn. That boy say but now let me run it. You know what I'm saying? Because I look like y'all. But up here, it's a little different. You know what I'm saying? Just a little different. But I can pull you in. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and I kind of got off a little bit.
That's the key. That's the key, though, man. I think, not to cut you off, but I think sometimes with certain groups of kids, mainly in our community,
right,
we kind of have to, we got to get something to get, we got to do something to get their ear.
You got to.
Now, if it's talking about sports, if this kid in the sports, if it's talking about these rappers or, you know what I'm saying, whatever, or the internet dudes or whatever, you got to do something to connect,
just sound like them.
So that you can kind of get into them. You can get their ear and, you know.
Hey, you know how I peeped that, bro? I remember a dude used to try to come tell us about church back in the hood. You know what I'm saying? He tried to come tell us about church. You know, I knew about church. You know, I was raised up on the church. You know what I'm saying? But I remember a dude trying to come tell us about church. And he'd do all this. And my brother Rudy, RP to Rudy, man, Rudy walk off on his ass. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because he don't look like Rudy. Rudy off the real size him up. Man, this man ain't square. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I'm gone.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I just knew that from that. Man, you gotta look, man, you trying to pull somebody in, you gotta look like them. You gotta be able to catch them, you know what I'm saying? So that my turning point was seeing my brother Rue with them pills, and I was like, hey, I should have been doing something different. You know what I'm saying? So I went to barber, got my GED.
Hold up.
Okay.
Going too fast.
My bad.
So you mentioned earlier that Rudy ended up getting killed, right?
Yeah.
He ended up getting killed, man. Rest in peace, Rudy, man. I never met him, but you know, you always tell me about him. I wish we could have met while I was out there in Shreveport. I'd have met a few of your partners, cousins, and all of that. All cool dudes.
Yeah.
So Rudy died. You already said, man, when you seen them pills right after he got out, I should have been doing something better with my time while he was in to put us in a better position, pretty much, right? Exactly. So now let's get into you go to barber school.
Mm-hmm.
What's that like?
Barber school
versus being a kid, switching communities, culture shock.
Yeah.
Now you come into, you know, a teenager and you don't care. You got the I don't give a fuck attitude.
Right.
You know, you trying to change. Early 20s, you see what you see that you need to change.
Yeah.
You trying to put it into motion.
I know how to.
Now your closest partner died, and now you're in this new space again with the barber school thing. How did that go?
Well, see, Rudy died on my journey. You know what I'm saying? On my journey to change. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
I see. So like I got my GED. And off the rip, I was like, I gotta do something else, because if I don't do nothing else, I'm gonna end up on the block every day. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew how me and Rudy was connected like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like, man, hey, bro, I'm about to be with Rudy. So I had to keep myself busy. You know what I'm saying? So what I did was got my GED, and I tried to go get my CDLs. But I had a DWI early. I had a DWI early. You know what I'm saying? And don't judge me off the goddamn drink right now. You know what I'm saying? You know,
we see why you got a DWI.
yeah, but this
you know how the internet do.
You see me at a speeding at. You know what I'm saying? How look.
Right.
But
look, I'm in the comforts of my home. I'm not behind the wheels, man.
Hey, look. Hey, but look though. I went to try to go D's driving academy, but I had DWI. It was early, you know. So I caught DWI when I was like 23. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And we